Talk about how I made the transition from PR to the influencer industry. I think we should do a little career series since I've had so many jobs. So I was working in PR and I started to see how much money we were paying influencers, and I was like, sis, I could do this. I should mention I had a lot of blogs in college. Like I was always blogging, always doing fashion stuff. I used to do College Fashionista. I had so many internships. So it wasn't just like totally out of the blue. At that point, my handle was already Publicity. I had just had that because I was a publicist and my nickname Liz. So I really just transitioned my personal Instagram over to my blog Instagram. I also purchased publicity.com at that point because blogs were really big. This was around 2016. And I just started posting regular content on Instagram and on my blog. And slowly I just started growing from 2,000 to 5,000 to 10,000. At this time, though, I was still working in PR. That was my full-time job. I was making a little money on Instagram, but not enough to quit my job. So I think the first year that I blogged, I made like $5,000. And then the next year, I made like $15,000. And then it just kept like growing and growing and growing until I was making more than I was making in PR. So I had this goal of when I reached 100,000 followers on Instagram that I was going to quit my job. And I did around 2018. I kind of quit my job on a whim, and then I jetted off to Coachella. And then I continued to launch a podcast on my own and sell merch. So let me know if you guys want to hear about that in part 2.